skate coach with the headphones, with the imprinted headphones on the side. I guess this is the signature look already with the headphones, but it's only on live. So, I mean, we'll see how long it stays for. I feel like I'm getting pressured to get the AirPods or just some maybe just some all black looking headphones. But what's up, guys? I'm just here. I just got home from a day of coaching and editing. I was editing a YouTube video that I'm gonna post later today. And yeah, what else was I doing? I was looking through the lives I've done already and seeing if I can make shorts, shorts from them. Just being productive on the train ride back. I was in no, I was in Fontana. Took the SB line. Uh, I was on just in the coffee shop for like 2 hours as I edited, and then when I decided to go on the train, I think that the train was like another hour and a half at least. So I was just editing. We were being productive. What's up, guys? Who's on here? Jason Hill. Do you win skateboarding today? How do you win skateboarding today? Yes, I won skateboarding today. I'm not sure the question, but yes, winning skateboarding and skateboarding is sick. I didn't really do like any less session. One con Java, what's up, bro? I didn't do skating as far as like. I mean, now I consider coaching as a form of skating. I literally just got to the park, did what I got to do, and then we headed out. Partly because I had to wear a helmet at that skate park if I wanted to skate. Nothing wrong with helmets, but I didn't have one, and I wasn't trying to rent one either. And it was at that time when I finished the lessons. It was, I think it was one. It was like the peak of the day, heat. So there was no way I'm gonna be skating with a helmet at that time of day. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the tripod. Oh my goodness. And so here we go. Ow. I was thinking I was gonna do the live and be skating, but I don't got Brian with me, and I figured it's hard to do these lives outside for me, and so I was like, let's not set myself up for a session of frustration. Just put you guys on the tripod. But yeah, how did you win skating today, Jason? You never I don't think you ever confirmed or I don't think you ever let me know if you were actually John Hill's friend or not. But so today I guess the live's gonna be inside and we're gonna keep it very low key. We might actually go to Little Tokyo later. We'll see. But oh, regardless, there's no pressure. Maybe if Brian hops on, if I ask him, let's see if he hops on. I'll ask him if he's down. Do you guys want to see some skating, or what's the consensus? Let's get this natural light. My friends, don't be shy. Ask the questions. Where's learning about anything related to skateboarding? The last yesterday's live was pretty awesome, guys. Whoever wasn't there missed it, or at least I think it was. Maybe it wasn't educational per se, but definitely was a thrilling session for me. I feel like I haven't got to skate in a while, and that was actually me skating. So I definitely took that opportunity to skate. Nolly frontside heel for the first time, and then Jeremy with his trick list, which is pretty cool. What's up? What's up? Whoever's on, I appreciate the trick request. When I'm at the skate park, Ramana Henderson, what's up? Oh, you a gamer? No, I'm not a gamer. But respect to gamers. I skateboard, and I'm a coach. So the channel's about sharing the concepts, what I've learned, and and helping others progress on the skateboard by having things feel intuitive, but also getting you guys to a place where flicking isn't something that takes an equation. So that's my take, and I go on lives to see if we can open up the conversation every day. Ramana Henderson, yeah, not a gamer though, but yes. What's up, guys? Any questions about skating? If not, then I could just talk about something also something that you've seen me post about Lord Dementis. Haha, that's very specific. Austrian painter enthusiast. That's a very niche question. No, I'm not. I'm a skateboard enthusiast, I guess. Austria, huh? Well, I guess maybe live should just be at the skate park. Oh, the message was retracted. Why? Haha. Never under pressure. What's up, bro? Fridays are just another day, but I appreciate that joy, that message. Vi- Viviana? Is that Viviana? Or is that another something? Never under pressure. Sparkle. My hat, it's Sendero. No tide, no tide flies. It's it's yeah, it's from a brand Sendero. They have cool hats. I love their hats. It helps me skate better because of the. It's like sunglasses for my. Oops. Wong Kong. What's up, Wong? Oh, damn, the comments are coming in. I didn't even notice them. Sorry, guys. Gain muscle or gain. What? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. That question is confusing me. You know what I do prefer? Home cooked food versus di- dining outside. Eagers. I do not know what that means. I'm sorry. Eagers. No, I'm sorry. Do you know what eagers are? No. S- Do you know what eagers are? Eagers? Yeah. Oh, muscle? Is it? They ask muscle or eagers. Um, the context confused me. The context of the question. Let's see. I'm sorry, my bro. Sorry. I do not know. Whoa. What's up, bro? Oh, damn. Who's this? Okay, if your board is staying behind you, it's because you're leaning too far over the forefoot. You have to be centered over the forefoot, and it's made more difficult when you're going onto an obstacle or going up a ramp because naturally you're like your the suspense, I guess because of the suspense, you lean in too prematurely, and that's causing you to not get a solid pop because you aren't stable from the beginning. Being stable from the beginning has to or occurs. Being stable from the beginning occurs if you are centered over that lead foot. And so when you're doing nollie, if the board is if you're pretty much clamping your nose or stomping and you're tripping over the nose, it's because you're not springing up, but instead you're throwing yourself forward prematurely. Or you're just giving so much, you don't have that timing, that ability to spring with the pop. So some things that can help is make sure you're stabilizing over that front foot, that lead foot. Make sure you're engaged by you feeling it on that lead hip, and staying lower, like get into a slight squat and more of a squat if you need it, right? It also it's also the challenge. The challenge is a scale depending on how steep the how steep the bank is, how I guess long it is, and stuff like that. So the dimensions play a big factor on this. That's a great question. I was actually working on that with the kid I coached today. Great question. It was I was I'm gonna screenshot that question because that was good. Yeah, so today the challenge for her was to wait, why does yours look a little different? That's kind of cool. Oh wow, thank you. Okay, I just realized why they look different. Okay. Restibrines. Oh, restibrines. Thanks, bro. Wait, what's the question though? Is that oh my goodness. Two questions. So if yeah, so same thing. Um where was I? Sorry, I was reading the question. Yeah, you went so okay, here's the thing. When you're in a nollie stance, right? It's easy to get to the back foot because you don't want to put all your weight on the nose because of the fear that you're gonna basically, you know, have your nose falling to the ground and you go forward. And so in order for that not to happen, you got to make sure you're applying tension on that back foot through this hinged position. That way it's not like you're forcing it, it's just a matter of keeping that leg extended and leveled to the front one. So when you are still centered over that lead foot, which happens a bit more naturally when you open up here, when you go down to pop, you can lift and snap in a way where it allows you to jump straight up and then the bank is taking you forward, right? Um, this gets a bit confusing because when you're going uphill, like I said, we naturally think about kind of staying back here, but it's super important that instead of going back here when you're going up the bank, just think about allowing your natural spring to kind of uh, create a, how do I say this, like a buffer so that it doesn't throw you off when you go into that incline. Definitely going to make a video on that. And I did post a video on how to skate pyramids, so that kind of touched on that topic as well. But keep asking the questions, bro. Lock in grind vid. Nice. Yeah, settle, let your weight settle in. Sick. I'm glad you saw that one. Yeah, my bro, and keep asking the questions if you need clarification. Appreciate you. Uh, yeah, it's, you don't want to set yourself up for failure and choose a bank that's super steep. But if that's the only bank you are able to work with, the only thing in front of you, then don't even think about popping it. Just think about growing, not growing. Damn, what am I trying to say? Think about developing that touch where you can slightly lift the back trucks or the back two wheels, not with the snap. So don't even think about the snap. A lot of us try to force a snap when we can't even control the amount of spring or tension that we need to apply to get our back trucks over with like a nollie rollover. Yeah, today I was challenging the skater I was coaching to do that fakie going up the bank and then nollie on the way back because it was two sided. It's like a pyramid, only the sides of the pyramid. Let me see. Roll out, yeah, roll out of the bank, but make sure you're keeping that intention to stay engaged. Um, you know, stay engaged, centered over if it helps. It's gonna help to open up. Don't overdo it where you're gonna go front side when you try to pop or try to lift your back wheels, because that could be something you run into where you open up too much that your hip, the back hip, kind of moves forward and you end up going front side. Kind of like I was doing. I don't know if you were on the live yesterday, but when I was trying the nollie heel on the pyramid, I let my front shoulder or the hip, it was like both of them. It was the front shoulder actually. The front shoulder wanted to come forward naturally, and so I had to make sure it stayed over there, and it just went up instead of coming forward, which 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 influenced the front side 180 turn. So that might happen too if you open up too much or overdo it. Yeah, roll out, but with the front wheels. Roll out with the back wheels to get that pop. Something to keep in mind is you have to pop sooner when you're going nollie stance, because usually when you pop, you can kind of wait till your nose is about to hit the end, and then your wheels still have the board length to snap. But with the nollie, you have to make sure you don't ghost pop it or you don't miss that corner. So just go, like your wheelbase. Think about popping right. How do I say it? Like there's a line right where you got to pop. There needs to be a wheelbase away for you to pop. It gets trickier the shorter that incline is. Oh, Definitely should have been at the skate park right now, but I'm gonna film a video. You can't pop with your back foot, so you can't pop ollies. You can't pop with your back foot. I mean, you could definitely try nollie nose manny. I would just make sure that when you're landing into the nose manny, you're not extending. You're staying in that engaged position and waiting for the. And you got to think about how you want to land in the manny, how your body's supposed to feel when you're in the manny. You know, what hip needs to be, what leg needs to be lifted. Sorry, what foot needs to be lifted, what hip needs to be a bit more engaged, and where does your center weight have to be? Goes to on broken ankle. I don't think that's what he was saying. I'm not sure he has a broken ankle. I would say for sure, if you're comfortable with nose manies, white T ankle. Hmm. Oh, got you. Yeah, understood, understood. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, don't be so quick to pop with the foot that's bad. I'd say something that can help you rush siblings is to actually skate more switch instead of nollie because nollie is just gonna be feeding those same habits mechanisms that may have led to overuse on that back foot. So maybe start skating switch and try popping with that opposite foot, that opposite ankle, but with the intention to open up towards the opposite side. Make sure you're centered over that lead foot. I understand the ankle is compromised, but you can always take it slow just by pushing. I just posted a video about pushing, so you may want to experiment with that, pushing in the switch stance. That actually can help you so much. That's what I did when I started feeling a lot of Achilles pain on my right ankle or my right foot. I started skating more switch. Even though I was applying that tension, it was I made sure to slowly get to the point where I can feel comfortable, you know, with more how do I say this? Like more slowly got used to pressure. If I got tired or fatigued, I made sure to release, just give myself a break from that and go back to it. But it definitely strengthens you in that way by giving the what your habits are a break. Haha. Well, I don't know if get waiting to get better is 100% the answer. I would say you just have to think about how you can use your body in a different way and keep it light. But movement is medicine. It's just how do you go about moving, right? Exactly. And then like the because you're in a switch stance, you kind of have a little less pressure to perform the way you would in your regular stance, and it just makes things so much more um, you know, so much more, I guess, exciting when you start to pick up things in a switch stance, and then before you know it, your other ankle is going to be good, and you can skate both stances even better. So there's opportunity in that problem for sure. Just take it slow. There's no need to cold turkey it. Maybe you do take a day or two off. This is you have to build up that self-awareness. Everyone's body recovers differently. So there's no way I can say, yeah, you don't have to. I mean, you can still skate the same way. It's just what I'm suggesting or proposing is you give one some patterns that you have a break and you build new ones. So the new ones in this case being the switch stance and those switch pushing patterns I mentioned again or referenced. Ghost 100. I know, but I know you didn't ghost, but all I'm saying is there's no need to stop skating completely. Pushing is pushing can be very light on the tendons and will not break your ankle if you're listening to your body and that pain. Listening in a way where it's like, okay, it starts to hurt, well then maybe yeah, you quit, you stop for the day, or you just continue towards the end. Wait, what? Ghost 100. Ollie and skating. Ollies and skating has everything to do with movement, my bro. You're moving everything respectfully. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. If you, I used to work at a fulfillment center with Walmart, 40 hours a week, and I was standing all day and hard, whatever floor they use, but it was definitely was tough on the tendons. And so those days, I did not skate any stairs. I for sure did not force myself. If I felt like skating them and I felt recovered and I got good night's sleep, or I just my body felt resilient, then I would go for it. But it's a feeling that you have to. It's permission you have to get from a certain feeling. Um, that I was able to, you know, how do I say this? To point like I guess to recognize. I was able to recognize that feeling because I've had it before, and so w- in the days that I worked, but I still felt that I was still able to recognize my body giving me permission. Then I went for it, but want to take it light when in doubt. Pretty for sure, for sure. Goes to 100. You must not understand. You know what? Ghost 101. I think this is a great opportunity for me to make a video explaining what I'm trying to say, and I definitely would love to hear your feedback because yeah, I don't think we're understanding each other because you definitely have a point from this last response. But like I said, this is why the lives are are a great opportunity to ask questions, clarify, and even for me to just be better at communicating what has helped me. Because what helped me, or one thing that helped me, was not allowing that Achilles tendonitis or tendinopathy, whatever it was I had, to stop me from just doing at least kick turns or dropping in switch and stuff like that. Um, that prompted me to learn how to release tension with MFR, which is myofascial release. It prompted me to learn more about tools like this. It prompted me to seek out functional training. It prompted me to understand how to hydrate my fascia myself better, how to eat foods that were going to, you know, make my tendons stronger, my my Achilles more springy. So that's what I'm trying to or that's what I'm sharing right now, which is to not allow injuries to or the recovery process to stop you from progressing or learning. And not to say breaks aren't bad, but because sleep is our biological way of doing that. And I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is there's other options too, and you can do them together. You can take a day off. You can take a week off, get back to it. Take another week off. It's you gotta build that awareness, self self awareness. Appreciate you, Ghost. Thank you, bro. Vestibrines, no pain when you skate. Exactly. Yeah, for sure. I mean, pain is your body's, I guess, alarm system. So if you're feeling pain, you definitely want to slow down and assess. Don't try to block it with painkillers or anything. That's the worst thing you could do. Get on painkillers and then continue skating. That's like maybe I'm just not open to how that's good, but that's so bad. Especially, I mean, if you're in like a street league and you get the chance to win, or you're in competition and it's one and done, one every in a blue moon, then I can see there's a case for it. It's different for in that situation, but for someone who wants to be who's practicing being sustainable and skating longevity and prioritizes longevity and stuff like that, painkillers not the business. Appreciate you, uh, Yaritza. Thanks for the support on the channel. Nice. Let's go. Rustibrians. I'm hyped to hear that. Ghost 100. Ghost, yeah, exactly. We're definitely a miscommunication. But I'm not also saying you skate to your max. Yeah, we're confusing each other, bro. It's all good, man. No hard feelings. But I'm definitely gonna create a video just because I think it's still super helpful. Um, Honestly, I think we're agreeing. I just I can't hear you, so it's kind of hard to clarify. It's all good though, bro. Appreciate you being on here seriously because it's gonna bring up it's gonna bring about so much more content and clarification, clarity. Where's Brian at? I need Brian as the moderator. Where's he at? Everyone say Brian, 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 Brian. Rusty Barons. Exactly. Ghost, and Rusty Barons goaded for this on this live. MVPs of this live. Ghost, Ghost. You're the best, man. Have a great day. I hope one day we all meet. That'd be awesome. Wait, where are you guys from? Again? Sorry, I get so confused because everyone tells me greetings from everywhere. This live actually gave me energy. I was pretty tired right now. No, no, no. I'm still on live. We're still brains. Down south of Texas. There we go. El Paso. You're at El Paso, right? Yo, Sledge. What's up, bro? Down south. That's El Paso, right? Yes, that has to be because you're next to Damn, I forgot already. Wow, I already forgot. Uh, Sub, dude. Brownsville. Oh, lower Brownsville. Wow. Okay. Lower than that. Or Stibbins. Oh, no way. Interesting. That sounds like a very intriguing city to go visit. Brownsville. Can an older deck? Well, an older deck definitely the heat. Chances are, if it's hot, the heat has it expanding, warping, so it loses its structure, and there's a lot more air that can go through it. So yes, if there's more air, or it expanded, if the wood expanded, or it got, what do you call it, warped, then yeah, it's gonna affect the pop. It's gonna lose the pop. You need a very stable, flat surface. I mean, not, and I'm not talking about the concave or any of that. I'm just saying it has to be evened, right? So if the toe side of the board is like this, but the heel side is here, it's not gonna be so great for getting um, stable outputs, or the outputs you want. So yeah, it can. Thanks, man. I love this hat too. Shout out Sendero for sending me it. Yeah, I got a couple more other hats that are pretty sick. So I appreciate the affirmation. Oh, it. Yes. Yeah, you want fresh product, guys. Fresh products. Have I ever? I'll show it right now. Actually, the cap collection. Let's see. Sick. So wait, so your buddy makes YouTube videos? Versus Adrian. Dope. I'll check it out. Nice. Is it skating? Okay, let's show the hat. Let's show the hat collection. Alright. So I got a couple hats, guys. So be ready. Are you ready? Is everyone ready? Okay. One sec. One sec. Actually, let's. Okay, we got this first hat. Actually, let me. Bam. This is pretty cool. We got. This is an older one, Sendero. Look at the sweat stains. This is really cool. We got a white one. This is probably my favorite one so far, just because it's white and just a cool color pattern, I guess. And then got another one. This one, these are actually tied because they're both cool. Super. Oh no, I mean so far so bueno. It's good. Okay, now some of them are too big though. Like they don't fit me. And then we got. Oh my god, I should have. Wait, guys, wait. Give me a second. Give me a second. Actually, I'm just gonna figure out a different way to present them. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna check out those videos, bro. Let's see. Let me check. Sledge Cowboy. Yeah, Cowboy's cool. Wrist brains. Oh, the rib break? You said, dude. You said rib break. You broke your rib. Okay. What's up, Castante Lord? All right. Trying to figure out how do I present these. Okay, I'm just grab them all. You'll see in my hand how much I have right now. Oh, dude, I have way more than I thought. Yeah, way more than hot dogs. Okay. This thing might be tipping over because I'm taking off my hats. Okay. Now that I'm taking them all out, I definitely need like a hat holder. Dude, I'm finding them everywhere. My grandpa he was probably the one in our family who had the most hats before me. But now it's me. Let's see. Okay. We're still pulling them out. We're still pulling them out. Wow, you guys are whoever asked for the hat collection, you're holding everyone up. It's my favorite one. Actually, I already said I had like three favorite ones. This one was from a skateboard company based out of Idaho, Boise, Idaho. Raices. That's a cool hat. I ride for Dagger skateboards right now though, so I don't really wear it too much, but definitely am guilty of wearing it here and there. All right, dudes, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All the hats I have. So I'll go through them right now. Sub, dude. Zero cooling. What's up, bro? Zero cool ninja. Vivina. What's Viviana? Is it Viviana? Vivian? Sorry. Sorry if I'm getting wrong. Carlos, what's up? What's up? Nothing much, just a lot of hats. That's what's going up. Okay. I'm gonna show all my hats right now. Because someone asked. Said no need to be sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna show my hats because we were talking about skating and we need a break from the talk. So okay. I probably messed up the structure already of all these hats. How many hats do you guys think I got? Guess. Take a guess in the comments. Check it out. Okay. We got to some good lighting. Now we're gonna show them all. 25, okay. We got we got Rusty Green said 25, 28 from all right, those are good guesses. Sledge said okay, pretty close. All right, so we're going with one. Wait, should I do like actually like a this kind of thing? Like a model kind of thing? All right. I had more. I gave some to my brother. Okay, well, I guess I need to take this off. Let's see. All right, so we got one right here that I have on. This one's gotten complimented on the live like 3 times. We got the Good Morning Sunshine. That's two. We got SADs, Skate All Day Hardware. That's three. We got we got another Sendero one. This one's pretty. It's a gallo, like what do you call this? How do you say it in English? A rooster. There we go. Wow. This one's pretty big, and since it's flat brimmed, and I take out the stickers, and then I just make sure to curve the brim because that's the style I like it. But this one's a kind of big, so I need to get this one to someone. That's four. This one's pretty cool. This was another one that was like I curved. That's five. This is six. Dagger skateboards. Very basic. So 2 6. Okay, this is seven. Another Sendero one. This one's pretty used up. I like this one a lot actually because of the material. It's just like mesh, I think, or what is it called? Oh, this one's actually not mine, but here's one, New York. Okay, wow. Okay, eight. I think I might be messing with the county. Isis one. Then we got Sendero, nine. Check it out. Pretty sick. I guess I need some work on knowing how to model these hats. I think this is 10. This one's a cool color. Very safe. Plain looking hat. Alright, what are the comments saying? Let me see the comments. Oh, I need this. I need this. Joseph Kirkland. No, I don't play Roblox. Or Stibbrains. Yeah, now I'm the crazy one, bro. Definitely the crazy one. Sledge. Yeah, the rooster. I'm bald. Have that. Okay, let's continue. Oh, I think I got two. Same ones. This one's just a bit bigger. These don't fit me though. Yeah, definitely. Definitely gave me a size too big. Uh, got another one, another rooster one. Oh, this one's cool. Check this out. I don't think I've worn this one. Sick. I lost count, but I'm gonna count again after. Inner City skate shop I ride for. It's in Broadway and Lincoln Heights. Definitely take care of me, so appreciate them. Uh, we got this one's one of the favorites. This is on the top 10. That's what I'll say. Okay. If any of you have questions about skating, please feel free to ask, because I'm still here, for that reason. But Sledge definitely was it Rust Rings or Sledge? I forgot it. Whoops, sorry guys. Keep forgetting this is connected. Yeah, so you can still wear hats if you're bald though. Okay, I showed this one already. I like the material on this. We got another cool one. This one fits pretty good. I did not know I had this many ones. Then this is a coffee shop I used to work at, Picaresca. There's a heart with a peace sign, I think. Oh, a fist and a peace sign. That's pretty cool, I guess. And then Sendero again. Hat collection. A lot of people collect hats. I mean, sneakers. I collect hats. Now, but I don't really collect them. I use them. So. All right. So someone said 25. Someone else said 28. I'm about to confirm what the count is. Parking, I think it's easier to slappy on a sidewalk curb because a parking curb, it's a bit harder to lock on. Like the angle isn't as sharp. Maybe to get on, it's easier on the parking block, but on the sidewalk curb, once you're locked in, you're locked in. That's been my experience. So to slappy itself, parking curb, to lock on after that slappy sidewalk curb. That was a great question, dude. I'm screenshotting that one. I want to do a slappy video, how to slappy or how to get better at slappies with Ace Pelka, Slappy Reds on Instagram. What do you guys think about that? Robbie 15. What's up, bro? Check this out. I just had deja vu. You had to do something different. Like the okay, we got 18 hats, guys. 18. Wow. Actually pretty amazing. I would have had for sure more than 20 if I didn't give any away. And I've definitely lost. In my lifetime, I for sure have owned more than 50 hats. Yep. 18 at the moment. Maybe I should put the hat back on. Yeah, I'm gonna put a hat back on. I look crazy right now. Wait, what? I don't know what happened right here. It's a confusing question. Sledge. What? The 18? Yeah, I feel like this hat looks too big. Yo, appreciate you for being on the live. Sledge, will do. Be safe as well, bro. Be safe as well. I'll see you in the next live. That's so funny. Um, thanks, bro. Appreciate that. I'm just so used to wearing the hat on lives. Rustibrians. Rustibrians. Uh, Rusty Bearings, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one as well. Thanks for the questions. Slappies, nollies on ramps, you know, staying off a little bit of one ankle. Ghost 101. Appreciate you as well, bro. Now, who else is on here? What other beautiful souls are on here? I guess peace out, bro. I guess going back to the conversation about staying off one, switching up your skate pattern so that you give what you've already built habit to, and just the routine around. A lot of times we choose a set of tricks and we just keep doing that over and over again, and so it's real easy to burn out the tendons, the muscles, get injury because of overuse, or just the tolerance you couldn't keep up. And so it's good to start looking for other tricks that you can do to introduce different patterns that will have you, giving some rest to the little parts of your body that may get injured because of overuse. But like I said, guys, I'm on live every day. Not every day, but most days. And the goal is to be on here for at least an hour just to check in, see what's up with everyone, and then also kind of answer some questions that you guys might have because of the videos. I do my best to respond to comments, but as you guys can maybe assume, um, for it gets a little. Sometimes it gets lost when I refresh it on the YouTube Studio. I haven't responded yet, and then it just like goes away. So I just accidentally they accidentally get skipped, I guess you can say. I guess I can ask also, what other things would you want to be, what other topics would you want covered in the videos? Is there anything I've mentioned or that you've seen and you would like clarification? What is it? Open to anything and everything you guys might have to say. Uh, so far, the MVPs are Rustibrians, Sledger, and Ghost One of One. So let's see who tops the top three right there. It's not a competition, but you know what I mean? We've been on here for 57. Wow. Wow, we've already been here for an hour. That's amazing. How are you guys feeding yourself so you don't burn out with skating? That's actually a great question that I've been thinking about. Self proclaimed great question. Funkadelic Fox. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I mean, I was just saying earlier, this gives me a bit more. It gave me energy I don't even know I had for the rest of the day. I came straight home because I was like, no way, I didn't feel it like to skate, but um, and also because I had to edit videos and then do a live, so I didn't have to, but I want to. But yeah, I appreciate that. Definitely, I'm looking forward to staying with this routine and only improving upon it. Funkadelic Fox, good to see you commenting, bro. Just, yeah, I love I guess reading the familiar names. Funkadelic Fox, goaded. You've been here since the beginning, bro. Yeah, I mean, there's so much to improve upon. But just like how I started skateboarding, you learn through trial and error, and you improve. You iterate on it, and there's no other way. There's no other direction to go if you just continue to place the intention to iterate. At least that's what skating has shown me, and it's also what I've seen others do with skateboarding, and even things they choose to do outside of skateboarding. So it's been cool, to understand that even if things don't seem to be going up, it's working. It's just it may be flatline for a bit, but it's going, and it might even go down, but it goes up little by little. Delayed gratification comes to mind. Longevity comes to mind. You know, yeah, long-term gratification. So all of those things is what I'm thinking about as this channel progresses, and yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool to see where this goes, especially if those of you or like you, Funkadella Fox, who's showing up on a live right now, also shows up, 5, 10 years from now. That's gonna be awesome. Like I think that will probably be worth more than I can even understand. Costante, Costante. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but what's up, bro? Constante. What's up, dude? What do you got questions? Anything you would want me to elaborate on? But you gotta, I guess, bring it back to skating. That's how. That's a part of the intention I'm setting when I create these videos. Like, what is gonna work in the long term, right? Quick fixes, how to learn tricks. There's definitely time and a place for that, and I have my practice in that way. But as far as what the channel's focused on, it's not about learning things quick or like magic pill tutorials kind of thing. So, but I mean, there's room for that. I just don't want to. I'm just not focused on sharing that right now. So it might come in the future, or it might be sprinkled in. It has been sprinkled in actually a little bit, but that isn't the focus. Constante is it constante? Pity. Oh, we've been here on an hour and 2 minutes. Sick. Uh, Funkadelic Fox. Funkadelic Fox. Funkadelic Fox. Carlo. What's up? Thank you, Funkadelic Fox. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Viviana Gift Forest. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Wait, why are you guys saying hello and then my name and after saying hi? Is that like a what do you call it? Is that a generated response? Like a predisposed comment? You can just click send. That's pretty funny. Regardless, thanks for pressing the button, I guess. Oh, what's up? What's up? Ghost 1 to 100. Ghost. Um, you know what? I think I'm gonna go skate a little bit later today at Little Tokyo. Yeah, mm, it's not like 100% just because I have to upload some videos and edit. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be busy with a couple lessons, so I actually might go skate today because I don't think I'll be able to tomorrow. Yep. Ghost. Thanks for reminding me, bro. I'm gonna pause you guys for a second. I'm just gonna check this message real quick. Oh, let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, guys. I think I might have to head out maybe in a bit, or actually right now in like maybe 2 minutes, 1 minute. Bring Cam. Bring Cam. Yeah, Cam or Brian. Yeah, I definitely will be on live if I go skate right now or later. I need to eat something. Damn, it's already 7:14. Wow, time flies. All right, guys. I appreciate you all. Ghost 142, Sledja, um, Rusty Bearings, Viviana. I think if I'm pronouncing that right. Costante, you all, and I'm missing a lot, but you all are awesome, and I'll see you in the next live, bro. Maybe it's in like 2 hours. We'll see. No, actually, it had to be in like an hour. We'll see, guys. Regardless, look out for the videos. There's gonna be a lot more. Peace out.